Y'all ready? Time it. Let's go. Blazin takes. Yeah. I just gotta have my blazin' takes. I know what this is. Blazin takes. Blazin offended. So great. Y'all here because y'all want the real. And you know I'm gonna get it. But enough with all that. Let's start the show, man.
Yo, what's good, SimWorld? What's going on? This is Rick Blaze, and you are tuned in into Rick's Blazin Takes. This is episode number 35. I'm going to kick off episode 35 with a basketball number 35, my favorite. Now, I realized once I started to coincide the episode numbers with NBA basketball numbers that there's going to be some numbers that doesn't really exist as far as players wearing in the NBA, so I decided I'm going to extend that from NBA players to as well as college players and numbers as well. So for number 35, of course, the most popular 35 in the NBA is Kevin Durant when he wore it for Golden State and for Seattle when he first got drafted. But my favorite number 35, I'm going to go different. I'm going to go to the college. And this guy, I still believe to this day, was the best player to come out of LSU, period, for his overall talent. Now, he's not the most popular, not the most dominant, but as far as overall talent, I'm going to go my favorite player out of LSU. Let me not say the best player, because I don't want any, because there's an obvious answer for best player. My favorite player to come out of LSU, Chris Jackson, also known as Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, who wore number 35 at LSU. Chris Jackson was a bona fide scorer, and he was my favorite player, and he used to cook my hometown team, Houston Rockets, all the time. Shout out to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, my favorite, number 35. All right, got that out the way. Let's get right into the show. It is Monday, and we know what's coming up. The regional tournaments have started. They have begun. Some things have become hot and heated. We got some really good games on tap for tomorrow, Tuesday. Let's get into that right now. Let's talk about it. Yeah. So let's talk about it. The regional championships is what everyone's talking about in the SimWorld right now. It's the only conversation to be had right now in SimWorld. So let's get right into it. First up, Mid-Atlantic and New England. Man, this is like a Super Bowl matchup, in my opinion, especially with the two big men going at it. It's the first game on tap on Tuesday, and you got Jamison Johnson and his squad going up against Johnny Baldwin and his squad. And these are two really good teams and two really talented players. And you can make an argument that, in my opinion, that Jamison Johnson is the number one, deserving of number one rank. But you can also make an argument that as of late, Johnny Baldwin is deserving of number one rank. If you was to say that, I'm not mad at you. Johnny Ballgame has been doing his thing. He's Johnny Ballgame for a reason, as he's appropriately nicknamed. But Complete Game James, also Complete Game Jamison, he's Complete Game Jamison for a reason too. So I think this is going to be a really good game. It's going to be a close game, I feel. Whichever team can impose their will, I think is going to win. I'm going to give it to my man. I can't go against my guy, Jamison Johnson. But if New England Select win, I would not be surprised. They have a really good team. And again, Johnny Baldwin is the truth. But Jamison Johnson, I think, is going to be that guy. He catches a lot of undeserving flack for being so great. But when you're great, that's when everybody likes to throw stones at you. So it's all good. I got Mid-Atlantic for the win on that. Southeast Select versus Gulf Coast Select should be another good. All this game should be good at this point in time. I'm just going to go with a gut feeling. I'm going to go Gulf Coast Select. Don't ask me why. Don't have a reason why. I really don't. I'm just going with a gut feeling. I'm going to say Gulf Coast Select. Period. Next game, Detroit Stars versus Chicago Stars. I really like Chicago. The only problem is I don't know which Chicago team is going to show up. They got players on there who are really good and really talented. And they got players on there who likes to play Houdini from time to time, a.k.a. LeGerald Carroll. If LeGerald Carroll puts up 20 points or more, Chicago looks good against a lot of people, including Detroit. If LeGerald Carroll decides he wants to be Houdini or he wants to be the Invisible Man for Halloween, Chicago's in trouble. I'm going to assume since we are in the month of May and we're so far removed from Halloween that the Jerry Carroll is going to show up. So I'm going to pick Chicago to win that game against Detroit. And the last game, PNW against West Coast Select, I got to go with my nephew, of course, DJ Childs, who I feel is the best pure point guard in SimWorld right now. You got others names who have been listed. Cool. Where they at? Where they team at? I was talking about PNW, Chris, DJ Childs, Dame Childs Jr., all those things. He's been doing it all season long. I love when these guys come, seemingly out of nowhere in the last month or in the last 2 months and last 3 weeks, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, what about this? What about that? And he's been doing, y'all prisoners of the moment, man. What about the guys who've been putting it down all season long? I ain't talking about a 3-week run. I'm not talking about a 2-month run. I'm talking about a guy who's been putting it down, leading his team from the point guard position, the pure point guard position, all season long. He ain't just show up yesterday. He ain't show up last week. He ain't show up 3 weeks ago. Look at his numbers. He been balling all season long. Number 7 ranked, I think. Those things seem like, I feel like they change daily. I think he's number 7 ranked now in SimWorld. DJ Childs. Period. Number 1 pure point guard. I'm not prisoner of the moment. I don't get involved. I don't get hyped up with the new, pretty shiny new toy that just came off the rack. Nah. Give me that one that's been holding me down the whole entire time. PNW, I got them winning over West Coast Select. That's how I feel. That's what it is. Make sure you guys tune in, watch the games, check out the games on YouTube, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check us out on Discord, all that good stuff. If you want to see me, you know where I'm at. You know where I be. That's how I feel. Shout out to all the coaches. Good luck to you this week. And everyone else, I'm out. Till next time, peace.
Let's go. Blazin takes. Yeah. I just gotta have my blazin' takes. I know what this is. Blazin takes. If you get offended, so great. Y'all here because y'all want the real. I just gotta have my blazin' takes. But enough with all that. Blazin takes. Blazin takes.